Good morning guys, it's my last day here in Tokyo and I forgot to buy breakfast. I'm walking to the nearest convenience store right now just to get something to eat. Actually the past few days the weather has been quite good, so kind of like grateful. Look, it's cloudy again, so it's not that warm. It's actually pretty windy now. Not much time to waste. Today's last day, last episode. Let's be productive and do more shopping.
Days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like windshield leaves that slowly leave the ground.
It's 10:50 right now. Today a bit more disciplined to come out because it's my last day here in Tokyo. I'm gonna go for really early lunch. I think I ate a bit too much for breakfast, which I shouldn't have because I'm gonna eat ramen again. I have had fond memories of Ichiran ramen. This timing should be okay for me to get a seat at inside the ramen place without waiting too long. You know where I'm staying right now is Ueno. Oh my god, it's too noisy. Ueno is located a bit far. I wouldn't say far, but it's a bit less convenient to get to Shinjuku from Ueno. You know, like for example, Shinjuku, Shibuya is all like in the same area, whereas Ueno, Akihabara and Yurakucho is like another area. I think the general trend is that people will go to Shibuya and Shinjuku to stay because I think that is where all the exciting stuff is. Why is there drilling now? To be honest, I think that Shibuya and Shinjuku are a bit overrated. So, you know, rather than heading down those places, why not stay at Ueno? Why not stay at Akihabara? And there's actually a lot of things to do in Akihabara, not just UFO catchers. Things to eat, things to shop, electronics. It's one of my favorite places right now in Tokyo. Super love that place, except for the fact that I spend so much on UFO catchers. And Yurakucho is a nice shopping heaven also. For guys, you have Hakumen if you are a bit more into the expensive stuff. So highly recommended if you are coming down to Tokyo. I think you should stay within these few areas. Going for my Ichiran ramen and then yeah, I'll figure out what to do.
Summer days burn me out, love just brings me down. Go inside like windshield leaves that slowly leave the ground. Hey, you come back, I wanna give you a chance. Love me like you used to, so we can learn again. The skin is getting brown, baby, drink your night away. Maybe we will not regret it, you will not regret me. Laying down under the sun, burning love cause we are young. No one tells us what's done wrong, cause it's just me and you.
The lighting is terrible though, but I'm inside Ichiran Ramen now. Really tiny place, just for one person. So there's a divider here, which they will bring down if you are having friends to come along with you, so that you know you all can still look at each other eating. It's interesting how they made this experience very disconnected from the server. So it's like perfect for people who are like introverts or like to want to see people during their eating. So it's like you can have like little or no human contact. They'll just tell you, talk to you through whatever gap. Like you don't even see their faces through here. You just see like their lower part of their body. Water is self-service over here. And beer is not free, okay? You have to pay extra for beer. It's like 600 yen, close to 600 yen, so it's about $8, Singapore dollars, $8. Oh, I'm very scared this camera suddenly dropped onto my ramen. Order extra seaweed. I think the ramen here compared to yesterday is that there's a bit more customization for here. You can choose your, like your noodle texture, the amount of fillings you want and stuff like that. And it's very straightforward to do it. You know, like as a foreigner, if you're not very familiar with Japanese, Ichiran gives you a very good idea of how ramen should work in Japan. There's one thing I learned from ordering ramen this week is that if you're eating alone, don't order side dishes because the side dishes will make you a bit too full lah. I think just order the ramen itself, you know, have a glass of beer. You get the perfect go-to meal in Japan. My understanding is that ramen for Japanese is like a fast food. So it's like they need chop, they need to eat, they'll come to a ramen place to eat. It's also a place where a lot of people will go to after drinks, because a lot of ramen places are open 24 hours, so they entertain the late night crowd, the people who after clubbing, drinking, and then they'll go and have ramen before they go to sleep. Look at the queue behind me. See? Who call you don't come earlier to eat breakfast and lunch together? Huh? See lah? Instead of coming earlier at 30 minutes, you're gonna wait like 1 hour for ramen here. I pity the food. Random observation. You can see that there's a lot of bicycles on my left side. Interestingly, most of them does not have locks on them, so technically speaking, if you really want, you can just hop on one and just ride away. I guess they have very strong moral ethics here in Japan. In Singapore, even those that are locked, the old bikes, also will kena trash until like that. Can you imagine if all those idiots come and stay here? What happened to all these bicycles? Wait, do I enter from another entrance? Oh, I didn't know Tokyo Dome is an amusement park also. What the fuck? What is that Ferris wheel doing here? L. So there's no camera allowed in this place. No, I'm not gonna sneak my camera in, alright. I think I spent like a few hours here. It's about 2,800 yen. So that's like close to $30 over. Massage, all this is separate charges. Cool ass orange shirt. Feels a bit tight. No one's gonna find me attractive anyway, so. So I'm done with my spa. Feels good, man. I think it's about 3,000. I spent about 3,000 with food. So the whole place, it's cash free, so you pay at the end. Everything is based on the dongle that's on your wrist. I think I would recommend it if you are in this area. Tokyo Dome seems like quite a happening place. You see all the amusement park stuff. Not so sure, is it based on per ride or is it like, you know, like one-time payment they get to play all the weird stuff that's around here. But it seems like a lot of food stores. There's like performance. I don't think I will check out any more of this place today. I'm just gonna do some shopping, buying some of my food and snacks back home. I realized I haven't been actually buying a lot of food. I think there's a supermarket here, so I'm gonna head down to the supermarket and do all the shopping. Hello. Hey guys. I'm really tired. Bought a lot of shit and I'm finally back. Tonight is my last night, so this will be the last scene, I guess, for my Japan trip. As you can see here, it's a fucking mess. You can see my charger is in a mess, the stuff that I bought here, stuff that I bought before. I need to spend some time to keep all of this shit into that luggage. Thankfully my luggage wasn't that full, so oh my god, I didn't plug the sound in. Mic check. Is this better? So anyway, thanks for joining me on this trip. Hope you guys enjoyed the last few videos. You can tell that the last few videos I was a lot less try hard in making my videos, in taking like useful or pretty shots. People are like, you know, why you go Japan again? You know, the question is, why not? Japan's a lovely country. Before I came here, I actually read a book about a brief history about Japan. It's really interesting. It talks about like the history of how it began. How Japan is actually also an immigrant country with a lot of people who immigrated from China, from Korea. I think it's a really interesting read. If you are interested in Japan history and some of the stuff, you can take a look at this book. I'll put the link here, not link, but this is how the book looks like. And I think for this trip, one problem I had was that I might have tried to do too many things at the start. I wanted to take it easy, but end up I kind of like overexerted myself a bit. But okay lah, I mean now I'm feeling relaxed. Yeah lor, I'm ready to go home lah, I think. Japan is a country I will always come back again and again. It's a lovely place, lots of great food. I would advise to avoid summer. Basically when I first step out of the plane, right, I'm like, wow, what the fuck? Why am I still in Singapore? The humidity was quite terrible lah, but thankfully the last few days it's been cloudy, so weather is not that bad. It's actually quite cooling. Another advice is try to stay near a train station. It really makes a difference, because if let's say at the end of the day you're really tired, you bought a lot of stuff, everything's very heavy, then you realize you have to walk for like another 10 minutes from the train station to where you stay, which is my current situation. It's quite exhausting lah at the end of the day. So make sure you check out clearly where you're gonna stay. I think there was some errors when I booked this place, so they weren't showing me the correct location. Yeah, it's supposed to be just beside the train station, but it isn't. If you haven't seen my first season of Ken in Japan, which is like a full 15 episodes, please go and take a look. It will appear here. You see this dot here? This dot come out already. Go and press. Stick around for more travel vlogs. Maybe I'll travel near the end of the year again, so keep a lookout. That's all. Hope you guys have fun. Tanashikata desu. Ja, mata. Bye bye. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the last episode of Ken in Japan Season 2. I don't think this is the last season. I'm planning for a trip to Japan again somewhere in April next year to visit the sakura, to visit the cherry blossoms that's happening during spring. I'm sorry I have to go through this again. Sorry, not sorry. Hope you guys enjoy this relatively short and painless series. Hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are doing fine, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Oh yeah.